If it hasn't been 6 months since you gave Tryp money, you can go to your credit card company, your bank, tell them you want their money back. It's been more than 6 months. You still might be able to do it. Thanks for telling us about this, Taha. Go to the Tryp Rides lawsuit. That's the website, tryprideslawsuit.com. There's all kinds of evidence there. You could submit that to your bank.
And all type of angles. Right now was scheduled to launch December 6th. Not like one of those companies who tried to do it in the past to compete with Uber. I mean, it's $1 billion person backing this, and a lot of technology going into this. We're just gathering up a lot of drivers in different markets throughout the United States to really get this thing launched. Right now, they're just sharing it privately. They're trying to strategically launch everything. So on the 6th of this month, when they pull the switch, we can all start sharing the videos. But I can send you the 7-minute video we have and to really get you up to speed on what's really going on.
How to get your money back from Tryp? The short answer is you can't. I always said, don't give them any money. Just sign up as a rider. That's all you needed to do to start referring other people and build your network. How to get your money back? This is what you got to do. You get involved in this class action lawsuit, you might get your money back, maybe even some damages. But this is why that's not what's going to happen. Everything goes bad for them. They lose this lawsuit, and then they have to pay out penalties and blah, blah, blah to the drivers. They can declare bankruptcy. Your money's gone. You're going to be the last person that they owe that's going to get any money. Just because Tryp and Nick came out and are saying the things that they're saying, I didn't hear them once say that Tryp was a scam. They were under the impression that this was always going to be a company. I think what's really going on here, and I could be completely wrong, but Bob has shown a history of knowing how to make money off of failed companies. Now, I don't think that that means that he intends for his companies to fail, but he's definitely knows how to protect himself and can make a profit without his companies succeeding. I believe, like, of course, if Tryp wouldn't have failed, if Tryp does become a huge rideshare company, he stands to make the most money out of anybody. So, of course, he wants it to succeed. And I don't know if as this is fact, but I do believe that he goes into these businesses protecting himself and knowing that whether it succeeds or fails, he's going to make money. I don't want to go as far as to say that he plans for these businesses to fail. Join the class action lawsuit, of course, do all that. But what you guys really want is revenge. Oh, by the way, anybody that has lost money to Tryp, please tell me in the comments. Let's exchange information. Let's start a network between each other so we all know each other. We all can like fight this together. I don't know. I don't have any evidence that a crime's been committed, but it sure does seem like that's true. I think we all believe that. Out here, we say snitches get stitches. Okay, so I'm not saying like be a rat, whatever, but it doesn't hurt to contact an attorney. If that's not an option for you, you could contact the FBI. Their business, their corporation filing is in Las Vegas. You could contact the Nevada Secretary of State, let them know what's going on. I personally don't think that there was ever an actual headquarters. I think that was like maybe something they made up. It just seems so suspect. If they have some headquartered building, why didn't they ever shoot any of their videos from there? Like, show us the office. They promised us stocks, the drivers. Possibly there was fraud here. You could contact the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, one of the most powerful law enforcement agencies in this country. They're the ones that prosecute like the Wall Street people. They would like to know what's going on. They love busting people. Oh, the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission. I'm not going to contact any of these people at this point. And the reason why is because I don't have any evidence of any laws being broken. I'm just saying that if I knew laws were broken and I wanted to go to a law enforcement agency, these are the law enforcement agencies, and it's the Secretary of State of Nevada. These are the people that need to know. There was other people involved with this company. Like, the first thing that seemed very suspect to me is they hired this woman, Sydney Ray, head of the team for social media. and she was doing a good job. And then they fired her because she asked for too much money. Bob posted the letter firing her on the internet. And it was such a bully move. Like the stuff that he says in the letter, it was just crazy. That was the first thing that I saw that made me think, what the hell's wrong with these people? Like, that was crazy. Like, that's not the way to handle things. Very aggressive and not CEO-like. Except for, I do know some CEOs are kind of crazy like that. But to post it on the internet? Another thing is Rudy Brathwaite, or I don't know if I'm saying his last name right. But when I first heard about this company, I started searching Alex Padilla, I believe, the Secretary of State of California. And on that website, you can look up corporations. So I looked up Tryp Incorporated. It was registered by Rudy Brathwaite, who was one of the early executives in the company. The filing said that the corporation was suspended because they didn't pay their taxes. I forgot the exact terminology, but that's what it meant. That was like the first thing that I asked the CEO when I met him the first time. And he was like, oh, we dealt with that. He didn't really elaborate. I don't think that they ever really did deal with that. What they did was they filed in Nevada. So they originally were filing in California, now they're filing in Nevada. A lot of things never really added up. I never gave Tryp any money. I think only a couple of people that I signed up actually signed up to be a driver. I signed up so many people. It was a total waste for me, which is part of why I never really believed that it was a scam, because with all the people that I signed up, if it was a scam, I would imagine, like, you know, like an MLM, it's the pyramid. Like, being as high up on the pyramid as I was, you would think that I would have made money. Oh, another thing that made me believe that it was a real company is I have this video that I never posted. I have a ton of video with Taha, and we went to Whitetail.
Battery died on my camera. So Whitetail is a company, like, you know, when the passengers call you or you call the passengers, it puts up a different number so that they're not able to have your contact information. So Whitetail is a telecommunications company that was going to be doing that for Tryp. I did a video. I have all this video, if you guys want to see it, of touring the Tryp temporary offices that they always used in Orange County. And then they took us over to Whitetail and like, the people at Whitetail were super cool. They gave us t-shirts and stuff. Like, their offices were amazing. If they're not complicit in any wrongdoing, it really sucks that Bob wasted their time the way he did. Seeing other companies getting involved in this company and being hired to do a job for Tryp made me feel like this is a real company that's happening. Also, the last contact I had from anybody from Tryp was months ago. Phoenix International Airport was negotiating with Uber and Lyft, and Uber and Lyft was threatening to not do pickups, or the Phoenix was threatening to ban Uber and Lyft from the airport. A news organization did an interview with Bob McNulty, and he was sitting there like, oh yeah, it's not going to stop us. We're still going to do pickups from Phoenix. And I'm thinking, like, what are you talking about?
It's been one of the big stories of the week. Uber and Lyft vowing to leave Sky Harbor over a new fee increase for rideshare companies. But tonight, we caught up with a competitor called Tryp. They plan to come to Phoenix over the next few months, and the CEO tells us those fees won't deter them from picking up and dropping off at the airport.
I just think that's part of the territory. If you're going to be in the Phoenix market, and that's the rules and regs that they're putting forward, then you just got to participate. I really can't fathom them really walking away from that.
Unlike Uber and Lyft, Tryp drivers get 100% of their fares. Tryp gets its money by charging a monthly fee to drivers. It varies between about $40 and $150 a month, depending on how many rides the drivers plan to provide.
Okay, good news is you got all weekend to get to Grandma's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bad news.
Like, you guys don't have any drivers, and nobody's ever done a pickup at Phoenix or any airport in the world for Tryp. So why are you saying that you guys are still gonna do pickups there? Like, that was when they lost me. I was also, when I posted that last video of him talking about, like, oh, we love haters and blah 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 blah. It's like, you know what, dude? Like, I'm so annoyed. Like, I do not like having my time wasted. If anything, somebody, Eric, anybody, as much as they were calling me on the phone and telling me what was going on with the company, like the way they just fell off and haven't contacted me for months, that's BS. That annoys me. I gave you guys my time, and if nothing was going to happen or you guys weren't going to talk to me for months, I would have liked to get a phone call to let me know, like, hey, like we're cooling off on all our interactions, like something. Just let me know what the hell is going on. Don't just waste all my time and then disappear. It's like being ghosted. Stupid, man.